It's catching discrepancies before a mistake happens.
It's so much faster than accessioning the annual way.
And that they can implement the new software without interrupting their business.
The process of ordering stains used to be, as I did a case, I would hand write onto a sheet of paper.
Check everything against the rack in the bottle, and then manually apply a sticker, manually print slides and cassettes.
If I wrote down the wrong number or I forgot to send the recut sheet at the end of the day, that would be an error the next day.
When we first came on site, we identified that they had multiple redundancies. The accessioners were doing multiple steps. There was a lot of quality metrics not being in place. So we helped identify how can they put in some of this equipment within the laboratory to make them a 21st century laboratory with their confined space.
The thing that I hear most is just about efficiency. We have taken extra steps out of the process, streamlined the data entry, streamlined the workflow within the lab.
And now it's just verify it, pull up the name, click on it, and you're basically good to go.
For me, I get to see it pop up on the screen, know that I'm on the right paper, I'm looking at the right slide, everything's matching. And if there's ever any sort of discrepancy, it pops up.
NovoPath itself, it's kind of a breeze to set up. We've integrated it with our Okta, and people are able to use that to help log in.
The prior solution was a client server-based solution and required some level of scripting for updates, etc. And moving to a more web-based solution allows us to kind of get out of the game from an update perspective.
The implementation of NovoPath has allowed us to accept a significant amount of growth this year without the impact that we would have had prior to the implementation in terms of staffing.
One of the big key features of the application is the ability to pull data metrics. Not only to have discrete elements to be able to store all the data metrics that come in from the EMR or entered in manually or on the requisition, but more importantly to track all the steps that happen within the laboratory.
We were able to confirm with the NovoPath data that it had nothing to do with the volume of the path. We were able to identify it had to do with our CLIA. That issue impacted us by $200,000 in revenue. Unfortunately, it was a delay in our revenue, but it could have been a complete miss if we hadn't used the NovoPath data to confirm.
The biggest value add is that tracking. It's that ability to look something up and figure out where it is, where it went, who did it, whatever. It's all there, and it never was there before. It was maybe written down somewhere, someone's initials or whatever, but there's always a question of what happened. Tracking it through every step of the process is really valuable.
The changes actually were implemented quite quickly, so I didn't feel like we were waiting around for months and months and months for something to actually start working the way we wanted it to. Having a system that not only works, but works the way we want it to work and has been able to be tweaked in the way that we need it to be tweaked.